We watched the making of after the second movie.
And that solved our debate, didn't it?
It did. It solved it for me.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, here you go. Because listening to the writer and director talk about the creature, they didn't even say definitively what it was.
No, they don't know.
But he said that being a demon was too religious. It had too much religious overtones to him.
Right.
And he said it wasn't an alien.
Right.
And his feeling was that it was a person that was cursed, and it was a guy. He was definitely a man at some point. And
I think we knew that.
Right.
Because he has human qualities. He enjoys music and, you know.
Yes. So,
not that a demon or something couldn't.
Here's my thing, though. He is wrong.
Okay.
Yes, because he said that demon put religious connotations to it that he didn't necessarily agree with. You can't say the word curse and not put religious connotations to it, to me, in my opinion. You say curse, you're now dealing with a higher power of some sort, whatever it might be, whatever religion, like that, there's a deity, there is something.
Well, there has to be a power.
There has to be something there if you're cursed with something.
Okay.
Even if it's science or what, like there is something there to enact upon that, etc. Here's my thing. Here it is. He is a Nephilim.
Okay.
You know what Nephilim is?
I think so.
Nephilims are the offsprings of angels and men, or not men, because men can't have babies. Angels that came down to have relations in the biblical sense,
right,
with women.
Okay,
and this is their offspring.
Okay,
and this is, if you're familiar at all with your Bible stories, etc., this was the main reason behind the flood.
Okay.
The flood was to wipe the earth clean and to start us over after that. So, you know, there's a belief that the ancient heroes of such as Hercules and so on were actually not misinterpretations, but retellings, legends. They became legends, the legends that we know today of the Greek stories and so on. So that's my definitive answer as to what he is.
Do you have a description of what a
Nephilim is? I will
what characteristics it would hold? Why would it be? Why do you have an explanation as to why it would be seemingly evil?
Good story. Well, yes, because they were more power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yes.
So that was the problem. They were mightier. They were the demigods. They were offsprings of both heaven and earth. So they had more powers, more abilities, etc.
They maybe wouldn't have the restraint.
Right, and if things were so bad that God had to wipe out the world with a flood, you know, they obviously were getting out of hand.
Well, yeah, if there was a ton of creepers all over, that'd be bad. They do fly, though.
Exactly. Well, maybe that's how come he got away then.
He's the one survivor.
He is the one survivor. There you go. So that's my definitive answer.
Okay.
As to what he is. So I will look and see what else I can find. And I'll include that in the show notes. And you can find the show notes on the Podomatic page or whatever. There'll be a link. You can get to it as usual through the Facebook page and such. But yeah, there you go. That's my definitive answer to what the creeper is.
Very interesting.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to say I could throw some quotations in there and stuff, but you know what? I'll skip that. If you're really interested, you can either contact us, you can email me at madsaxon, MADSAXXON at yahoo.com. Look us up on Facebook. I already said that. I'll put things in the show notes or whatever. If you're really interested in that, I can give you a biblical,
there you go.
descriptions are actually references and stuff for what Nephilim are and so on. But anyhow, so that's a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but there you go. That's it. I think we killed it.
I think so.
All right. So good to be back after a time. Glad to be talking to you. The next few movies, like we said already, and actually there's another project that I've been working on I'm not really ready to talk about just yet. I will be asking all of you listening for a favor. It won't take more than 2 or 3 minutes of your time. I'm not ready to talk about it just yet, but thank you for sticking with us all the way to the end here.
It couldn't have been easy.
It couldn't have been easy for sure. But if you enjoyed the podcast, please share it with a friend, and we'll leave it at that and just say, yeah, we killed it.